Beetles and Butterflies. It's your girl Cheron K. Griffin, aka Madam Butterfly, with Wifey 5 Times Podcast. Yes, I am rebranding myself to Wifey 5 Times Podcast. And if you want to know why, read between the lines, okay? I have a very special friend here. Her name is Faith, and Faith is going to introduce herself. So, Faith.
Thank you so much
You're
for having me here
welcome.
today. My name is Faith Alexander,
Yes.
and I've been wifey once and on my way to wifey number 2.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're
So,
welcome.
definitely a journey.
Yes, 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 yes. So tell them, anything else you want to share with our listening audience about yourself besides the fact that you're engaged?
Yes, and I am a 61-year-old woman who, as my daughter is saying, who's 24. Mom, you're getting younger and younger, and your spirit is getting younger and younger every day. I think that's because I'm retired, I have joy, and I'm just living my best life.
I love that.
And I'm excited to have a conversation with you today.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I have to tell you all how Faith and I met. So we were both on the same flight from South Africa.
Correct. My beloved Cape Town.
Yes, it was my first time there, and what I was really admiring you as I am today, your nails. Your whole getup
Oh
is
my
beautiful,
gosh, thank
but your nails.
Okay.
And the reason I was so focused on your nails is because I had a bad nail experience. Remember, did I show you my nails?
Yeah, you had said that you got, because I go to Cape Town for beauty. That's my beauty
Y'all
spot.
hear her?
Yes, okay, I'm going to be real. The braids I just took out 2 days ago. So, normally that's where I get my braids done, my
Yes.
eyelashes done, and my nails done. And there's a reason for that.
I love,
Yeah.
love.
Because I am a baller on a budget.
I know that's
And
right.
it's cheap over there. So I could do all of that stuff.
But okay, so all right. When I went to go get my nails and my feet done, right?
Mhm.
They tried to charge me 700 rand,
Mhm.
and the lady did not know how to do feet or nails. To be honest,
I'm so sorry.
yeah, I was referred.
It was
To
somebody you
someone-
were referred to?
I was at a conference, and her sister referred me to her, and I got bamboozled.
And who?
I got bamboozled. Yes.
It sound like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I found a young lady a couple years ago. So let me just say, this whole Cape
Yes.
Town thing for me, I started going in November of 2022.
Oh
Okay,
wow.
for Thanksgiving. That was the first time I went.
Okay.
I absolutely fell in love with Cape Town.
It's beautiful.
It's just, if you haven't been, folks, you owe it to yourself.
Yes.
It's a beautiful place with beautiful people. It's very easy to get around. It's inexpensive. You can ball there.
Yes.
Like order a bottle or two and have a very nice dinner. And it's like $150 for a group of people. It's crazy. But at any rate, and that was the first time I've had braids. Because I'm not normally a braid girl.
Okay.
That transformed me to a braid girl. It also transformed me to a natural girl.
I love that.
So I normally take a trip with my daughter for Christmas.
Mhm.
And I love Cape Town so much. And all while I'm going around Cape Town, I'm like, oh my God, I got to bring her here. I got to bring my daughter. I got to bring her. I got to bring her.
Yes.
And so I asked her, I said, baby, do you mind if our Christmas trip is Cape Town? So mind you, I'm there in November.
Okay.
And I went back for Christmas.
I know
that's how
right.
much I loved it.
Okay.
And then I got hooked with the hair being braided there.
Okay.
And I got nervous because I'm like, I don't know anybody. Everybody's like, well, there are people who could braid your hair in Houston. Of course
Not for the same price.
Not for the same price. Not for the same quality. And will I still have edges?
Right. That's it too.
Because not every protective hairstyle is protecting your hair.
yes.
And that's where we kind of missed the mark.
Okay.
So I was at a crossroads. And so I was like, oh, I still want these braids. I'm loving this. I went back that February.
Okay.
And then I said, that's it. I'm going to be a braided girl.
Okay. Okay.
Every 2 months, I went back.
Wow. I love that.
Until the fall.
Okay.
So for the past couple of years since then, when I wear braids from February to March,
Okay.
I go back to Cape Town every 2 months to get it done.
I love it. I love it. Because it is very much affordable.
It is.
You
and
know.
I do my beauty treatment. I do my nails. I can do fancier things there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm retired. I can't afford here. But here, I just put some paint on it.
Right.
I can't afford eyelashes here because it's just too much. I'm not willing to
Everything
sacrifice
is
all of
expensive.
Yeah. So it's a treat when I
You
go
know
there.
what's interesting? So I don't have on nails today, y'all. So over the weekend, I tried to do my own gel nails, right? And I'm a master this. I am. Because when I was doing it, I was at so much peace and I was able to use creativity and I didn't have to think.
Ooh.
So that was my relaxing time for me.
Okay.
Because,
And that's important.
Yeah, because every day I'm like on the phone checking emails, on business calls and things. So that's like, okay, I can woosah, I can breathe,
Yes.
I can listen to music, and I can do my
Sounds
nails.
like it's very peaceful for you.
Yes, very peaceful. So I am going to master it, but while I was in Cape Town, at that place, they triggered me when they told me the cost. And I started cussing, and I was calling them all kinds
Really?
of MFs. And I don't act like that in a normal day.
So
That-
what triggered you?
I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
that was my about 10, 11, 12 years and before. The trigger was, and I learned this from my therapist, the trigger was that they were trying to get over on me, right?
Because
And
you're
I
a rich
learned
American.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard what they told the lady prior to me, which was like 150
And it was 700 for you?
for me. Yes. So now you're trying to get over on me. But the trigger was when I was 6 or 7, I was molested. And I said that no one would ever take advantage of me again. And that triggered me. And I've had someone else did something about a few years back, and same thing, and that's when I recognized the trigger. So now it's like I still have to work on the trigger. You know what I'm saying? Because out of nowhere, I just like went off. I know they probably said, this crazy American woman. And literally, I would not have paid, but I did not want to go to jail in South Africa.
Correct.
You know, so
Because you don't know. And so, now let me ask you this.
Yes.
Did you ask up front what the price was?
I
Or
did ask,
Okay.
and I sent a picture of the nails. She never answered when I asked how much. Okay, so I kind of just like brushed it off.
Okay.
I sent her a picture of the nails, and she was like, "Oh, I could do it." This
Oh, they
lady
can
could
do
not do
anything.
my
Yeah.
nails.
Yeah, people can do whatever it is that you what
Yes.
you're showing them.
Yes.
Yeah. Typically, when I'm out of the country,
Mhm.
I ask somebody up front
Yeah.
because I have the same trigger. I don't want anybody getting over on me.
Okay.
And maybe it's the upbringing for me, not the same as yours, but I grew up in New York and everybody was a slickster back in the day. See, this is the new York you go to now. Okay,
Yes.
where Times Square is Disneyland, it wasn't like that,
Okay.
in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, right?
All right.
It's
yeah.
changed. It's
Okay.
so everybody was trying to get over. Everybody was trying to hustle you. So when you grow up in that kind of environment, you like, ain't nobody gonna get over.
Yeah, right. And we're both from up north, okay?
Yeah.
I'm from Philly, she's
Yeah.
from New York.
So I do get that. So when I'm out the country, I really try. when I'm marketing for things or services, you know, I want to see it up front. Show me and
Yes.
The first time I went to the hair salon that I go to,
Okay.
and I love them dearly, I was like, let me see the price. They pulled out the price list, which was the same price list for everybody, because I want to see
I appreciate
and then
that.
at the end of the day, I said, okay, well, now since I'm getting all of that, I get a discount too.
I know that's right. I
Now,
know
that's
that's
the New
right.
Yorker
Why not?
discount.
Why not? Look, that's Philly too. So.
Right. And that lady was like, oh my God. I'm like, hey.
I
Ball
love
on
it
the
though.
budget.
Yeah. If you don't ask,
You don't receive.
That's
Thank
right.
You.
You don't ask,
Thank
you don't
you.
get.
Yep.
So we ask.
That's right.
You know, so that is how we met. And I know we took the long way.
Right.
But, you know, there was some information. So what I want to say to my audience is deal with the triggers, right?
Mhm.
Deal with those things that's inside of you that you don't talk to anyone about, but you know that is there.
Right.
It's like so many people have gone through so many things, and it's like I used to put on a mask because we've been taught.
That's what we were taught.
Fake it till you make it.
Yes, particularly our culture.
Yes.
You go out there and you smile,
Yes.
and your house could be crumbling.
Yes.
But girl, you go on and you put on your makeup and your best and you just strut like everything's fine. That's not healthy.
It's not healthy at all. And I know people that do it to this day. And it's like, come on. Like yesterday, I was having a conversation with a young lady and she was just pouring her heart out and crying. And I said, have you dealt with the fact that you've been molested? And she just really, 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 really cried. And she said she puts it in the back of her brain not to deal with it. And
but it doesn't disappear.
Yeah, and it comes up at the most opportune time, like me.
Yeah.
You know, those triggers. And as Black Americans, I feel like we need therapy.
We do.
You know.
Well, we just don't believe in it. We're afraid. There's a stigma. And I once said to someone, you have diabetes, you taking your medicine,
Yes.
right? You have high blood pressure, you're taking your medicine. Something mental, ADHD, whatever, or just depression,
Yes.
it's the same thing. You just have to take your medicine.
That's right. So.
Doesn't mean you're gonna be on it all the
Yeah.
time. You just might need to get through that passage, or to get the
That's
skills to get through that trauma.
And even like communicating,
Yeah.
just, you know, with your therapist, being open and
Open.
honest. That's
the
it.
key.
Open and
That's the
honest.
key.
Like my therapist, she's like a paid best friend.
Right.
Who can't tell nobody nothing.
Can't tell nothing. Right.
You know, and I think therapy is super amazing for people who need it, and I think all of us need it at some point.
Yeah.
At some point, especially our Black men. What do you think?
1,000%.
Yeah.
It's even harder for Black men, in my opinion, to admit and go to therapy. I'll give you a prime example. I mentioned I was wifey once.
Yes.
And I believe in therapy. I've tried it a couple of times.
Okay.
And I'll give you my history real quick.
Okay.
I had an instance in college, and it just resonated with what you just said, where I tried therapy, and I was faking it.
Okay.
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 I wasn't being real. I wasn't being honest. I knew, and I was smart enough to tell them what they wanted to hear.
Oh wow.
And I mean, I had to go biofeedback. I blacked out in an exam. I get anxiety and stress and all.
Okay.
And literally could only write my name on the blue book, and I spelled my name wrong. It was just that much stress in me. I was learning how to cope with the stress and everything.
Okay.
So I went again and lied. Many years later, it was back, I was in my adult life.
Okay.
It was about 92, I guess. I just bought my first house, 92, 93. Just bought a house. You know, reasonably, somebody from the outside looking in would think, oh my gosh, she has everything she wants. I was in Northern California at the time because I lived in the Bay Area for 15 years. And I just was having really bad depression.
Okay.
Now, I remember as a kid having depression from time to time.
Yes.
The first time, I remember I couldn't stop crying at school.
Oh, wow.
And I had to lie about why I was crying because I tried to tell people I'm sad, but nobody wanted to get that.
So was there a reason for being sad, or was it just a chemical imbalance?
That's what I had. Didn't know. It was a chemical imbalance. So I was just sad. So I remember all the way back as a kid having that in elementary school. But it got to a point as an adult where it was just bad.
Okay.
I was functioning, but I just wasn't happy, and I was depressed, and I was lonely, and it just was not a good time.
Okay.
And I share that, and I'm very open with that because I saw a therapist, I saw a psychiatrist, because I had to do both to get. Then I got on Zoloft.
Okay.
And not that I'm promoting any kind of medicine, but I'm saying that to say, just like if you had a cold, at that point in time, I needed that medicine.
Yes.
I needed that therapy, and I think maybe I did it for a year.
Okay.
I will say, with the tools that I learned and learning myself, I never, ever got to that point again in life.
I love that.
No matter how much stress I have.
So, I have a question. In your depressed state, when you weren't on medication, did you use religion as a coping mechanism like so many people do?
I did not.
That's awesome.
And I think that was part of my problem, if I'm going to be honest. I grew up in the church. I knew God. I love God. You know, I knew how to pray. But I wasn't faithful and as close. And I didn't have the faith that I have today.
Okay.
So there was that loneliness and alienated. And, you know, I don't know if the audience, if there are young people out there, so many young people from once they graduate from college to, you know, maybe about 35 or so, if they're not in relationships and they're alone, and particularly black women, and you out there thriving and striving and living your best life, but you all by yourself. You may be in a different city from your family. I mean, you have friends, but, you know, maybe a lot of them have gotten married already.
Yeah, had kids.
Yes, kids, and you just by yourself, like, God, what's going on with me?
The interesting part is that there are a lot of single black women now, young women in their 30s. They're at the age where they, quote unquote, want to start having babies, like 37, 38, and now they can't find a mate. So, do you think that it's better to find someone when you're in college and, you know?
I won't say better. And
Okay,
this is what
okay.
I told my daughter. Think of it this way. And my daughter's 24. College is one of the best times to meet your mate.
Yes.
And here's why. That is one of the few times in your life where it's a level playing field. Okay?
Yes.
I don't care if the person came from a lot of money or no money, or if they struggling, if they homeless, if everybody on that campus,
Yes.
for the most part, 99.9% are striving for the same goal.
Yes.
You got like-minded people. They're trying to do something. They're trying to achieve something. And most of them are broke.
You know what's interesting, though? In the black family, the female is taught to be independent. The black female, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the white female is taught to go to college, find your husband,
Get
get married. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in school for dental hygiene and we were at the dental school, all my classmates were looking for husbands. And I'm thinking, I need to graduate. I need to be independent. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta have mine.
Yeah, and is there a balance to that? Because I feel like we've been cheated somewhat, even though I love independence.
Right.
But I feel like we've been cheated out of
think about
having. I know, because most of our mothers were single, or but then that comes to systemically, because the fathers were forced out the house for mothers who needed like welfare or aid, or you know what I'm saying. And to make it clear, it wasn't for us, but that's our history. You know, so epigenetics is real. Epigenetics means that the trauma and the good things follow you up to, I think they said 10 to 15 generations, which is about 300 years. Ooh. So we're still dealing with a lot of trauma. I think more trauma than more good.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. You know, like, I look at white women a lot of times who were afforded a soft life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And we worked our asses off as black women. You know, but then I look at slavery, where the master wanted the black woman and the white woman had to watch. You know what I'm saying? So then she's going to hate that slave girl, that black woman, because her husband don't desire her, but desires her. That shit we haven't dealt with in society. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. But as black women, I'm going to say this. I'd rather be a black woman anytime, any day. I love my black skin. You talked about my red tones. Yep. I love my black skin. I love how smart we are. I love how educated we are. I love how independent we are. Yes, the resilience.
Resiliency.
But as a culture, we're resilient.
We're very resilient. But I just want to say one thing.
Yes.
I kind of digressed.
Okay.
Because you were asking about the black man.
Yes. I'm sorry.
So
I
that's
just
okay.
went somewhere.
And we were just having a ball. We were just like runaway train, right? But with my ex-husband,
yes,
I said to him, baby, you know, we having issues. I'm being pushed away. I think we need help. We don't need no help. I ain't talking to nobody. A couple years later, baby, we need some help. We need some help. We need to, and we were going to church together, the whole family unit. Maybe, you know, out on the outside looking at it, we were the perfect little family with the little child, a husband, a wife.
Yes.
I said, baby, we need help. You're pushing me away. Because I don't expect anybody to know what's going on inside me.
Right.
So if I feel like bits of me are dying in the relationship and I'm losing, let's try and get back. Because I really did marry out of love. I really did marry you because you were my best friend. Aww, we were buds.
I love that.
But I don't like you no more. That ain't good.
That ain't good.
And I see like, okay, well, maybe I can hold on until she goes to college. That's not good. So let's try and figure out how this train got derailed. Black man, I ain't going to therapy. We didn't go. He didn't want to go. What was interesting is once I said you got to go and change the locks, then, come on, let's go to therapy.
Yeah.
So now, and at that point, I'm shut down. I'm done. I'm a Taurus. When I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Because I gave you the warnings along the way.
Right.
I gave you markers. Come on, baby. Let's go. And you were like, everything fine.
She gonna stay. She ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna stay. You gonna go. And what I didn't realize, and looking back now, that therapy would have saved our marriage.
Wow.
If he had have been open to therapy, it would have actually even saved him. And I can talk about him now. I mean, he's deceased now.
Sorry to hear.
But thank you. But I really think that part of our issue was mental health. He dealt with a lot of grief. We had a lot of deaths in his family because our families were older, and it was like death after death after
Yes.
death. In addition to that, he had health issues. He had some early health issues, like a quadruple bypass in his 40s.
Oh wow, that's young.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And you can't just deal with all of that. You need to talk to somebody.
Yes.
And that wasn't done.
Okay.
And once we divorced, you could just see him spiral.
Well,
And it's sad.
when you have a good woman, right, and you divorce, normally shit go down the hill. I'm just saying.
That's
I'm
true.
just saying.
That's true. You got a point.
You know
there.
what I'm saying? So
You got a point
men
there.
take heed if you have a good woman and things not working out the way you think.
You
go
gotta
to
think about
therapy.
it.
Yes.
You gotta think about it.
Yes.
And I think you also, folks, and men, please, you gotta realize, ain't much out here.
It really.
You get to a certain point in life, if you've got a good woman who will carry you, who will help you, who's a helpmate, who will take care of the household, you all can work together and build. Come on, just because you saw something down the street that looked cute, you don't know what that's all about.
That's right. I'd rather deal with the problem I have
right.
than the problem I don't know about. Because, have you noticed that there's so many young black men killing young black women?
No, I haven't noticed that.
For
That's
example, the Kata Scott case in Philadelphia. I don't know if you know about
No.
that. Beautiful young girl showed up for work. No more than an hour she left. She was murdered by a gentleman. He's now in custody. And it's a big case. Like CNN.
Oh, now how
Yes,
about this
young black girl, 23 years old.
And this was her boyfriend or husband?
No, this
Oh.
was just a guy. It's kind of weird. People now are thinking that maybe they were messing around somehow.
Okay.
We don't know.
That
So
there's-
allegedly,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
allegedly.
Yeah.
But the case is getting more weird and more weird by the day. But she was a pageant girl, and now she's not here. They buried her in Philly, behind Martin Luther King High School in the Ada Lewis area, and it's just different.
Mhm.
It's very different.
Wow.
I was looking online yesterday, and a young man in South Africa, he murdered 2 young girls. They look like they may be early 20s, and they showed the picture of the 2 girls laying. And a lot of our young men are emotionally unintelligent. Like, their mothers have coddled them so that they're no good for no one, including themselves.
But that whole generation,
Yeah, but
they've had a softer life for the most part.
Yeah.
They've had a softer life, and they've been coddled.
Yes. They have
really
been.
have. And I don't care how great they are, how accomplished they are. It's just because I'm just looking at my daughter again as my reference and her friends.
Okay.
I mean, very accomplished people. Okay, young, college, educated, and it's like some of the life skills is just missing.
Actually, I'm glad you said it because I heard a lot of them can't cook.
Yeah.
I've heard that even when it comes to like cleanliness, body cleanliness, like the young girls don't know how to clean their vaginas.
Now, see, I didn't know. Now, that part I didn't know.
Well, I know different people who do like waxings and things like that.
Okay.
And then looking online.
Yeah.
And they said a lot of young girls, just the odor down there, the stuff down there, like not getting in between the lips, and yeah, I heard a lot of that. The young men, when they go down there and it smells atrocious, and they all of
That's
that.
even scary on a whole nother level because you don't know what's growing and festering.
Yes.
And, people just they're going from one person to the next. Ooh, okay.
HIV is high. Houston is number one.
That's what I was hearing.
And this is a very hookup culture, I hear. I don't know. I came here married, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
see, I don't know because my age group, my demographic wasn't really in the.
But check this out.
Or probably maybe it is. I just didn't know.
But people in nursing homes are getting diseases
well,
too.
and that's been going on for a long time.
Yes.
And that's because we're misinformed and people feel that protection is only to not have a baby. Now, with all the diseases out there, it's only to not have a baby.
Girl, I feel like this. I feel like in the
So them
nursing
old
home.
folks, I should call them old. I'm right there with them.
You are not old. You're young.
Yeah, I'm young. But them folks in their 80s, 70s, and 80s, they trying to get that one last thrill.
Yeah, they
And they're like, well, girl, I won't get you pregnant. Come on, mama. And what's sad is, depending on their state, one half of them might not even know what they're doing.
The crazy thing is, like, I can see the women, like, in their younger years being so sexually suppressed that they're like 80 something, whatever. They're like, okay, whatever. I'm doing what I want now. You know?
I'm praying everything's still functioning at 80. That's a
Girl,
good
it will
thought.
be. So you know what was interesting? This morning when I was getting ready, first of all, I woke up I was bloated. Have you had dragon fruit?
No, I saw you did something on dragon. I might have had it now that I think about it in my travels.
Okay.
Like when they have, because I'm one of those people when I'm out the country, if they have a buffet, I'm going to try the different foods and stuff.
Okay.
So I think I may have had it. Is that the one with the white and the black?
Yes.
Okay, I've had it. See, I even knew what it looked. I couldn't remember.
It's high in fiber.
Okay.
So I had one last night, and I woke up and I'm like, why am I so bloated? So I got up early. I made sure to drink some water and just try to flush my system. Thank God it kind of went away. I didn't realize how high in fiber it was.
Do you have a fiber sensitive body?
Well, I don't know, but my
through?
husband said don't eat it every day. And I said, okay. Because I was tearing them up. They're good too.
Oh, yes.
So now I'm like once a week maybe.
Oh, my gosh.
So then I'm putting on my girdle, right? Because I'm like, okay, I got to get this down,
Oh, my God.
And I'm sweating because I'm going through the change too.
Whoa! I know that one.
And I'm like, oh God, the sweat's just pouring down.
And ain't nothing you can do.
I know.
Except for go to the nearest fan.
I just went out that bathroom, went into another bathroom, which was a little cooler.
You don't have your fan sitting on the vanity?
I don't.
Oh, girl.
I need
That's
one.
the key. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, there's two things you need.
Okay.
Ladies, you get to that point, if nobody has schooled you, you need the little fan that can go on the vanity that you can kind of fan it towards you.
Okay.
The other thing is a personal fan that goes around your neck.
I heard about that. I heard that's it.
They are lifesavers.
Okay. Okay.
Lifesavers. Understand me?
Yes.
Because I'm the person that I can take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I do my lotion, my bra, my panties, I'm soaking. Wait, excuse me. By the time I put the lotion on, because I have to dry off again sometimes before I put the bra and panties on.
Okay.
My hair, I'm natural now, and even before, even with a relaxer, it had gotten to the point where I would curl my hair to go out and comb it. By the time I got to the car, I didn't have nothing. So now I can't even comb my hair until I get in the car with my fan around my neck and the fan blowing, and I cool down. So that my hair will be able to keep a steam.
Wow.
So yeah, I understand.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
The interesting part about menopause for me, and I'll say this, I don't have to put no lipstick on it. And I've had a hysterectomy too.
Okay.
And I've heard women who say they've had hysterectomies experience like dryness and whatnot. I never had that. When I was in the hospital, when I came out of surgery and the anesthesia wore off, I kind of did the Kegels to see if it was still working. Yep. And I was like, oh, it feels good down there. Like, I like it.
Like, okay, I'm still intact.
Yes. And it's been the best thing ever for me.
That's so fun. Well, see, I never had that issue.
Oh, it's good.
And I had I started menopause early.
Okay.
So, like, 42, 43.
That's young.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have your tubes tied or something?
No, nothing.
Wow.
And I didn't even have a vaginal delivery. I had a C-section.
Wow.
And the doctor was like, well, let's try and find out. I was like, I don't need that.
Okay.
I said, I'm one and done.
Okay.
I prayed to God to have one child, and I prayed not to have another one.
Okay.
I was good with one. And so I never had the dryness issue. I'm on the other spectrum.
Have you ever asked God why, as older women, we're in our prime, and then it's the younger men in their prime, and that's a hookup culture right there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, God, why'd you do that? Like, I have these conversations with God. Like,
Oh, God, no. I never asked him that.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, no. I never got. God and I are real close.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
We have conversations all the time.
Yes.
And I listen to him. He talked to me.
I know that's right.
And I listen.
Uh-huh.
But we ain't never had a sexual talk. I'm sorry, sis.
I had anything.
Well, you know what you're supposed to.
Because even like when I've been intimate before, I'd be like, oh God, please let me come.
Oh my goodness. No, I never. I'm asking for a whole lot, but never. Now, if it was good afterwards, I might have said, thank you, Jesus, for this man.
Wait a minute. Even now, literally, I have learned to have multiple orgasms during that same session. I've learned that. And I was like, wow, God, like, this is amazing. And what I learned is just relax your body. Mm-hmm. That's what I learned.
Well, I think that's the
free.
problem with most women, in my opinion, and from women that I've talked to. We have so much on us. Not that a man doesn't have a whole lot on, but his anatomy is different.
Yes.
And what they don't get is that we need to be stimulated mentally. Mm-hmm. We need to be stimulated physically. And it's hard for us to just relax. Because you there doing it, and you're like, oh, shoot, I forgot to fill out that permission slip for Little Billy. Oh, my God, I got to pick up Mary from dance tomorrow. Is he done yet? Am I right? We
have a lot on our plate.
We can't just shut down and enjoy the moment. And I think part of it, too, again, is that we're not led to the moment. Okay? So we're not waking up in the morning and he's doing things to lead you to that moment. Or doing things around, the little touches here, the little touches there.
Yeah.
Baby, let me give you a hug, the little pat on the butt. Little things like that kind of get you, oh, okay.
Oh, you want me, baby.
Yeah, all right.
So
we're building up to something. Because it's hard for women, somebody just jump in bed and, is just rhythmatic and you're done.
That's true.
So that's part of it.
But check this out. So a woman about our age bracket. She said to me, "Could you please talk about this?" And she didn't talk about on today, but she said this before. Can you stop telling, or could you tell the men that we don't want oral sex all the time? Like, stop it. Like, there's other things to do. You know what I'm saying? And someone else I know told me that her friend, every day the man wants to do that she's raw. You know, like every day. It's like, come on now, there's other things to do.
So here's my question.
Yes. Why?
That lives, as my daughter would say, rent free in my head.
Okay, okay.
If we are able as women to be intimate with someone,
Mm-hmm.
why aren't we able to be close enough to them, because they're sharing your body,
Mm-hmm.
to express what you like, dislike? Why can't we do that?
We're
Why
so
can't people?
inhibited. Some people don't know how to communicate. You'd be surprised how many
Okay.
people won't share their true thoughts and feelings.
That's true. That's true.
Women and men,
and that
especially
just
in our
bothers me.
culture.
It's like, you know, if what he's doing doesn't work for you,
Let 'em know.
everybody's body is different.
That's right.
And
That's
what
right.
worked for Susie and had her jumping across
Yes.
the street
Yes.
might not work for Chandra.
But you know what's interesting? Most women don't know their own bodies because they
That's
never
correct.
explored them.
Well,
We were
that's
taught
good.
it was a sin.
Yeah.
Like masturbation is a sin. You can't do that. Don't touch your body. Spilling seed. You know, just so many things that we've been taught. I feel is wrong. I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we've been inhibited. Would that be
Mhm,
the word?
mhm.
Inhibited.
Yeah. But
Sexually.
society is uninhibited now.
Yeah, but some
A
of
lot of
us are
Well,
still.
it's
yeah.
cultural. It's cultural, I think.
Yeah, white women are very much uninhibited.
Well, that's kind of always.
No,
I don't want to make
No,
gross
no.
generalities, but
but I admire that part about them where they'll express themselves or they won't look at another woman as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
For certain
yeah.
things or it's to me balance in everything. In communication.
I think everybody should have the freedom of choice to express
Yes.
and do what's good for them.
That's right.
So if there's a woman who is hypersexual or very sexual,
Mhm.
and she wants to sleep with multiple men, as long as she's having safe sex and they not minors,
It's her business.
that's her business. If a man does it all the time, it's an issue. So why is she giving the scarlet letter
Mm-hmm.
and he's giving her that away?
Because we live in such a misogynistic society. And I agree with you, though. I totally agree. Like, I would not judge a woman, a friend. I'd be like, oh, for real, girl. Okay. Okay.
And just like the other
Yeah.
spectrum, someone who that doesn't have that same sexuality, because everybody's different. I'm not going to judge someone like, ooh, you ain't done that. Or, "You
Right,
don't do-"
right.
People need to be, or should be, I'm not going to tell you what you need to be, just be comfortable in your own skin,
And that's
your
what
own
I love.
body, and in every aspect of life.
Yes.
But I do think that's a seasoning. That's a maturity. You're not going to have that in your 20s.
Right.
You're not going to have that in your 30s. I think from a lot of women, that big turning point is the 40s. I love
Yes,
going into the
yes.
40s. Because at 40, you like,
Yup. That's
You know.
that's when I really began to love myself.
yes. There's something about 40s where you realize more than likely you're not going to have children. If you have them, now you have them. So you kind of know what your life,
Right.
what your path is.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And up until that point, you're shaping and developing and you're going on your path.
Yes.
And then when you get to your path, you're just so comfortable in your skin that you can look at people and say, I am, like Papa would say, I am who I am.
Yes. And I loved it.
And growing that.
Girl.
And your 50s, you develop that even more.
Yes.
And 60, you just like, whatever.
Like, for me, the 40s was the beginning of my hashtag IDGAF. Do you know? That's right.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I just stopped.
Yep.
Because I felt like I was grown. I was on my
Yes.
own. I've been married. Why am I still allowing my mom to dictate who I am? Society, family. No,
Yep.
I'm a grown woman.
You're a grown woman.
And I'm going to do grown woman things.
That's right. That are best
Yes,
for you.
for me.
Might not work for mama,
Yes,
might not work for
yes,
auntie,
yes.
might not work for daddy, but this is what I want to do with my life, and this is how I
Absolutely.
choose to live my life. And you got one or two choices.
You can stay or you can go,
Yep.
and I'm okay with
You
it.
can support and participate by
Yes.
supporting, you know, or you can say, eh.
You know, I taught my children this. If you have a choice to obey God or obey me, I say always go with God.
Amen.
Because I just see what's right here in front of me.
He sees the big
He's,
picture.
yes.
He
Make
knew
your
that.
own choices.
Yes.
Be
Oh
your
my
own
God,
person.
That's so big. Do you know how many parents don't do that?
I've heard.
Yeah, my daughter and I, again, that same, because she'll say, Mom, what will I do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell you what
Yes.
to do. Even when she went to college, she wanted to major in dance.
Okay.
And she graduated from Howard, and people like, oh, you paying all that money for that girl to go there and dance? What kind of degree? What's she going to do like that? That's her life.
Yes.
She knows my requirements.
Yes.
I will get you through college. After that, you best have a way to support yourself.
Yes.
So if you want to be a dancer and go live in New York with 100 people in a 10 by 10 square foot, girl, have at it.
Have
love
fun.
it. Have fun.
Enjoy. Right.
Enjoy.
Yes.
But I'm not going to support you because I can't. At that time, I was already retired. Best of luck to you. Love ya.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm going to be at every performance and cheer you on. I
love that.
allowed her to get to the point where she came to me one day during call, Mom, are you okay with me switching my name? Baby, that's your degree.
Okay.
I don't care if you get a degree in basket weaving, just get a degree.
Yes.
Because the reality is, with a degree, unless you're doing something very, very specialized,
Yes.
okay, the sciences, that's different. Engineering, that's different. But if you're doing a BA, does it really matter?
Right. It doesn't.
She's got the piece of paper. You have to have the requirements in all different, so you have a broad spectrum of knowledge. So, fine.
Right.
Girl ended up getting 2 degrees.
I love it.
Ended up doing political science
Okay.
and African American studies
I love it.
and minoring in dance.
Okay. She figured it out.
She figured it out. And I'm going to be proud either way.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
so, Mama, should I do this or should I'm not going to tell, because what you're not going to do is come back.
You
10,
told
50,
me.
that's right.
Mhm.
No, you told me to do. Mm-mm.
That's right. And we do that.
Yeah, no.
We do.
No.
I know I've done that.
You have made the decision in your life. Now, what we will do is talk out the pros and the cons.
Yes.
So she got to a point where she could have graduated in 3 years.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, she was on it. She was
I
on it.
love
Yeah.
that.
And she said, Mom, I can graduate in 3 years, and Howard is pressing me to graduate.
Okay.
I said, okay. She said, but Mom, can we talk about it?
Aww.
Absolutely. Mom, you know, I really thinking more towards not graduating. I really would like to graduate with my class.
Okay.
I was cheated with COVID. I said, okay, that makes sense. Mom, I really would like to pledge. And if I graduate early, I won't pledge. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
But Mom, that's a whole lot more money I could save. I said, yeah. I said, if you leave early, I'll save the money for you. It's still your money for your
Oh,
education,
I love that.
and it'll be for grad school.
Okay.
I said, we've laid this out. We've made some valid, there is the money is a big factor, but money's not everything.
Right. Right.
And I appreciate you considering the money and looking out for the money. I said, what would make you happiest in your college experience?
Yes.
And she said, Ma, I really think I want to stay.
Okay.
I said, okay.
Nice.
Stay. Financially, we prepared for you to do 4 years.
Okay.
Because my conversation was, I will pay for up to 5. After that, no more.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Because college is not necessarily a 4-year thing.
Yes, yes, yes.
It took me 5 because I
Okay.
changed schools.
Okay, okay.
So that's realistic. It's not, things happen.
Yes.
Life be life.
Right?
Okay. And so that's the path that she decided. But I wasn't gonna make that decision. Oh no, girl. It's about money. No. Yeah, baby. Do it. Come on out. Come in. So that's how she got the second major, because she had to come up with another major
Okay.
where she had enough to really do it in the next year, so that she could get the 2 degrees.
I love it. Congratulations to her.
Thank you.
That's big.
Thank you. Yeah. But I wasn't going to make that decision. Just like I wasn't going to make the decision where she goes to college.
Yes.
I hear parents bribing kids and
Yeah.
oh, I'll buy you a car if you stay home and go.
I'm like, go, spread
Thank
your
you.
wings.
Live
Be
your
you.
best
Do
life.
you? Yes. So many parents want to dictate
Yes.
who their children are and not allow God to, show them their path
Yes.
and to flourish into who they're supposed to be.
Exactly.
Or
Or be who they are.
yeah, naturally.
Yeah. I had a turning point when my daughter she must have been going to the 1st or 2nd grade.
Okay.
And I didn't like dolls growing up. But my baby, because I like real things.
Okay.
So when I had a
okay.
baby, she was a little doll baby.
Oh.
And I was a stay-at-home mom for like the first 3-4 years, something like that. This child had outfits upon outfits,
Oh,
and I was
wow.
coordinating.
Okay.
I just loved it. This is my doll baby.
Yes.
And she didn't like the fancy clothes.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll never forget, it's when Crocs first came out. She wanted a pair of Crocs. I was like, ooh, no, I don't like those things. She was like, no, you have, regular shoes, blah, blah, blah. Look at that. She got her aunties. They ambushed me.
Oh wow.
She got her aunties to sit me down. And they allowed her. They said, Haviland wants to tell you something.
Okay.
And she said, Mom, I don't like looking fancy. I don't like those
Okay.
clothes. And I really had, at that moment, realized I was giving her what I like in the
Yes.
style that I wanted her to have, and I wanted her to be fancy
Yeah.
and bling bling and glitter, because I like what I like.
Yeah, yeah. And you look beautiful.
Thank you.
look
Well, so do you,
beautiful.
sis.
Thank you.
But I had to, that was a turning point. Allow her to be who she is.
Yes.
She might have looked like a mini me, but she wasn't me. And so that wouldn't have been fair for me to try and make and mold her into me.
Yes.
Let her discover who she is naturally. So here was the agreement. You wearing them fancy dresses for church, okay? Sunday, because
Okay.
back then
okay.
it was still the
Yes,
Sunday. We didn't dress down. It was Sunday best, right?
Yes.
I said, so you gonna wear the Sunday best. I'm gonna buy you what I'm going to buy you. And girl, how you mix and match and pick it out, that's on you. I give you
Nice.
total freedom.
Oh, that's
And I'll buy you the
beautiful.
Crocs.
That's beautiful.
And so it allowed me to see and let her develop into who she really was.
Yes, yes.
And it's
yes.
interesting now that she's older, she wants a little bit more of the flash. And now she likes dressing up.
Okay, yeah.
And she's like, well, Mom, why don't you buy me this? Them days are gone. You told me you didn't want the fancy
I
stuff.
love it. So we're preparing to end, but I wanted to ask you this. Maybe two things.
Wow, we've had fun.
Yeah, it's been super amazing, and I wasn't too bad, was I?
No, this is real. It's been enjoyable. It's
I love
exactly what you said.
Just
You
a
said it's a conversation with a girlfriend.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the ring dance?
Rain dance?
Ring
Ring
dance.
Uh-uh.
So I just learned this week. The ring dance was a spiritual dance that comes from West Africa, and it looks like what we would consider shouting in church. You know, when someone
Okay.
gets the Holy
Yeah.
Spirit.
Yeah.
So in the ring dance, literally, they were trying to connect with their ancestors, right? And it has transitioned into the shout. Okay.
Okay.
So I was in the gym one time, and this Afro Latino beat came on. And I don't know if you ever shouted in church.
I'm a crier.
Okay.
I got that from my mama.
Okay.
You sit and cry, and Dad. Yeah, I would cry.
But there's a feeling that comes over you
Yes, it
even
is.
before you start crying.
Yes, it is. You
So,
just feel that
yes.
spirit bubbling. Yes.
So
Yes.
I got that feeling in the gym to this Afro Latino drum beat.
Oh wow.
And it was like, and I literally wanted to run around the gym, and
Yes.
I started tearing up and stuff. And I was like, God, I know it's more to you than I've been taught. Because I was not in a church setting.
Well,
You
God
know,
is everywhere.
I know that,
You
but
can get the spirit anywhere.
yes, but it wasn't to church music. It was the Afro
But you
beat.
said it was a
the
beat,
drums.
so that's part of music, and spiritually, that makes sense.
I felt like I was connected to the ancestors. So what do you think? Because most people would be, and I've seen this on this post, oh, that's demonic, or your ancestors are demonic. And I'm like, so my grandmom's demonic now that she's
Why
dead?
are they demonic?
Well, these are what people are saying. So I was just asking you.
So do we
you're-
play drums in church?
Yeah,
Do we have music?
yeah,
God is a spirit.
yeah.
Can he come through the person playing the drums, that beat, you just hear that spiritually, and it moves you, and it touches you?
It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful.
I don't,
I love
unless you
learning.
doing something demonic with it,
Ru-
effigy or something, and
yeah,
burn something,
yeah.
I don't understand, because I felt God personally in many different places. I felt the spirit
Yes,
and
yes.
could not explain it. And
Isn't
it's
it
okay. There's
something?
nothing to explain, because he's everywhere and he's covering you.
And it's the connection.
It's the connection. And music also is part of that connection. I could hear a song sometimes and feel that connection and just feel the spirit.
You know, part of my healing, and this might be interesting to some people, and I say this all the time, my healing came through not just therapy, but I partied Thursday through Sunday with a margarita in my hand, and I tell you, I partied, and that was so healing. And what I've learned is that when we twerk, okay, that pelvic movement, there's energy stored in the womb, trauma stored in the womb,
Never thought about
and that when you release that, that's when your healing comes.
Wow.
And that's
Okay.
scientific.
That's deep. That's deep. Never
And
thought about that.
I didn't know that, but when I learned that, I was like, wow. So sometimes you'll see certain yoga people
Mhm.
do certain things with their pelvic or spread a certain way, and it's to release the trauma. I've seen yoga people just touch someone's womb or press on it, and the person just cries. And to me, God is just so big.
Yeah.
You know that.
I think there's a difference though between God and the example that you gave, like
Okay.
the yoga with releasing the trauma.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's another thing. That's almost like grief.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is grief.
Yes.
It's releasing the
Yes.
trauma, the grief,
Yes.
the pain, the
Yeah.
whatever.
And I think there's a difference between the two.
Okay.
How do I explain it? Grief is that release.
Mm-hmm.
That crying is that release
Mhm.
from that grief.
Mm-hmm.
God as a spirit, to me, with that, is more uplifting. It's
Mhm.
like everything's gonna be okay.
I agree, but I think the yoga instructor or whoever is a catalyst, a conduit, a midwife for the person to release that which was stored up.
Very well could be. And people are placed in your life and in
Yes.
situations for things of that
Yes,
nature.
yes.
And you never know.
I just love God.
Yes.
I love God, how God
I'm
moves.
with you.
I'm
you.
open.
I'm amazed.
Yeah, I'm not limited.
And I'm humbled.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
humbled that he loved me enough and cared enough about me to allow me to have joy and live the life I'm living now. And it's not perfect. I'm not rich, but I got joy and I'm happy.
And it comes from the inside.
Yes, it does. And what they say, nobody can steal my joy.
Yes. And as Black people, we know how to create joy or allow, not create, allow joy to come through in any circumstance.
In any and every circumstance.
I was watching the people in Jamaica last night and early this morning with the hurricane coming.
Yes.
They were dancing, they were playing checkers, they were praying, they were smiling. It was the joy that everything is in God's divine order and God is in control.
Yeah. We are.
And I love it.
Yeah.
Even us connecting.
Yes, look.
Yes.
There are no accidents.
No, and I don't know if you see me tearing up.
We didn't even talk on that whole 15-hour flight. You on one row, I'm over here, you over there. You know, it's kind of like, okay, sister. You know, we did the Black people nod.
Yes,
you know
yes.
We didn't even talk. But we got off that plane, and all of a sudden going through customs.
So wait a minute, we gotta tell the custom story. Gotta tell, and then we're gonna end, y'all. I'm sorry. This is such a great conversation. It's so rich to me,
and I loved it.
Me too.
It was so natural.
Me too. The way we connected is we were both in, what is that?
The global entry.
We were in global entry, right?
Yep.
And I had gone through, but I heard Faith behind me say, excuse me, you're behind me. You're not in front of me, you're behind me. Okay, and the man, was trying to, is a white guy. And she's like, no. And in my mind, I kind of slowed down because I said, we're not going to jump his ass. Okay, like, we're not doing this. I didn't even know her or anything, but I'm like, we're not doing this. And I loved.
You saw a sister being treated wrong. You were like,
And I loved how you stood up for yourself. I loved it because many of us are so afraid not to stand up. Not me.
Yeah, not me.
Okay? But you did. And you did it with authority, and you let the customs person know and the man know.
Yeah, I'm next.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I'm not invisible.
Right, you weren't.
I'm not a little person. You see me standing here.
Yes.
And you gonna walk past me. And then, here's the fiesta de la resistance. That man had the grass grazing, green-eyed, mitigating gall to call me a Karen. I'm like, do you even know what a Karen is? A Black woman phone? That was a doozy. And I thank you so much for caring about another sister. To say, you okay? You need some help? And that's how we met. We started chatting.
Yes. We got to stick together as a community.
We do.
Especially now.
That's our problem.
And
that is our downfall.
Yes.
Every other culture does it. And then when we try, we're accused of reverse racism. See, look at that.
Yeah, we just love each other. That's all. We just love each other. And I so appreciate you.
Well, likewise, I've appreciated this time.
Oh my
this
God,
has been
this
wonderful.
was so amazing.
Yeah.
It's been enlightening. It's been fun.
Yeah. And I hope the audience enjoyed it and maybe got a gem or two from us.
That's right. And I know you want to start podcasting, so maybe this is your opportunity to walk into the door. There's so many opportunities, and we never know what God is doing. But I just want to say thank you, Faith, for being here, being a part of my new journey.
Yep.
I thank my listening audience for tuning into my new podcast, Wifey 5 Times. Yes, I've been married 5 times, y'all. That's why I got it. You know, last question. When's the wedding date?
We don't have one.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just so much going on. We're just happy to be engaged and have that commitment.
Okay.
So when we think, okay, let's target this, then now we're doing a full master bathroom remodel.
Right.
So it's like, okay, and we really want a wedding because neither one of us. I went to Reno, and I eloped, and he was at the courthouse and eloped for first marriages. So it's very, very important to me. It doesn't have to, well, both of us actually, it doesn't have to be elaborate and off the top, but we want something intimate and nice, and actually in a church to just
I love it.
really do it that way, because we don't want to do what we did before. We both did before, because we don't want the result we got before.
I understand. Look,
so we want to do something a little different this time and gather all. He has 3 kids and gather all the kids together. So it's a work in progress.
Okay, it is. If you could give a couple or a woman or man advice, what would you tell them today?
Wow. I think the most important thing is to thy own self be true.
Yes.
And be truthful to others as to who you really are and what you really want.
I love that. So my advice would be to heal.
Ooh, that's good.
Heal from childhood trauma. Heal from environmental trauma. Heal from whatever it is that's holding you back from living your authentic life. This is Cheron K. Griffin, Wifey 5 Times podcast, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your year, because it's almost over. And make sure you look out for Preacher's Exes of Houston reality TV show. It's coming to a station, a streaming service near you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you need coaching or counseling, I am your girl. Coaching, not counseling. I'm not a counselor, coaching. And I'm your marriage code cracker, and I could teach you how to get married. As could Faith. So have a blessed one. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so
Flap,
much.
flap.